Alright, what's going on, guys? So, here's the story. Just an update. I've got the marquee ordered, alright, which is basically going to go right up here, across here. Alright, I got custom size to fit. I've got some artwork also custom ordered that's going to go around the monitor screen right here. So it's going to look really clean when it's done. But what this video is about today is about discharging a monitor. Alright. I was telling you guys in the last video that if you look at the screen over here along the right side, you can see how it's kind of rolling off the edge right there. Alright. I've tried to adjust the screen the best I can, and it's not fixing it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be removing the monitor and bringing it to my buddy that deals with monitors exclusively, and we're going to work on it and we're going to see if we can fix it. So I have to take the monitor out of here to bring it to him. Now that brings us to one of the biggest safety things with arcades: removing the monitor safely. These monitors hold upwards of 15,000 volts plus. Even after they are turned off, it is stored in the picture, in the tube. Alright? So what we need to do is we need to discharge the power, remove that voltage that's stored in there, so we could safely remove it without having to worry about getting electrocuted, and so we could safely work on it. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that today. Okay, guys, so basically what we have here that I want to show you real quick is we have a little tool that I just built that I'm going to use to discharge the monitor. Alright, basically what we have is a big flathead screwdriver with an insulated handle, okay, and around that I have coiled 14 gauge copper wire, okay. It's coiled around the screwdriver, and then there's electrical tape wrapped on top of that. Now on the other side of the 14 gauge wire you could see that I put, I can focus here, an alligator clip, alright. This alligator clip is going to get clipped to the frame of the monitor, and basically when you discharge the voltage, it's going to flow down this wire and it's going to just ground to the frame. Alright, so that's the most important tool you can make right there. It's got to be an insulated screwdriver, and you want to clip it to the frame or any other possible ground. Okay. Alright, just a look behind the monitor here. Okay, I'm going to try and shine my flashlight in here so maybe you guys can see it a little better. But basically, what we're looking at is right there. You see that suction cup right there? Okay, that's called the anode. Basically, all the high voltage from the Flyback Transformer, which is over here, all that high voltage goes through there and into the picture tube. Okay, and what you're basically doing when you discharge the monitor is you're going to slide the screwdriver up underneath that anode, that suction cup, okay? And you want to hit the little metal pins that are underneath there. And as soon as you do, you should hear a little spark, a little jolt of the electricity jumping from the monitor to the frame, alright? Then you want to come back a couple minutes later and you want to do it again until you don't hear any more popping, okay? Then you know that it's safe to work on, you're not going to get electrocuted, alright? Now, step number one when you want to do this is you have to power the unit off. Very simple. We're not playing games. We'll unplug the unit. Alright? Even more so, I'm gonna come in here. Alright? Bear with me. Alright? You could see this is the power cable that powers the monitor. I'm going to be unplugging that. Okay? Hang on. Okay, now you can see that I have disconnected it. These wires are no longer connected. And another safe thing we might want to do, I know it's not necessary, but whatever, is I'm going to remove the red, blue, green, ground, and sync wires coming from the harness here. Okay, I'm going to remove that just so that we know this board is completely isolated. So that's these wires right up in here. Okay, I'm going to try and remove those right now, so bear with me. Okay, you can see that I just removed that right there. Okay, that was connected to the board over there. You can see those pins. Alright, so now we know that there's nothing hooked up to the monitor and we are isolated. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to clip my jumper cable that we have right here. Alright, bear with me. I am going to clip this somewhere where it ain't going to get me, that's for sure. I ain't playing games with that. I don't know. I guess I'll clip it right here for now. Okay, so you can see now that I got the jumper cable clipped here to the side of the monitor. Okay, and what we're going to do is, I think I'm going to pause this. I think I'm going to do it and then I'm going to come back because I ain't trying to do this with the camera in hand. So bear with me. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Now I just discharged the monitor. Okay, so basically what we did was, if you can see, just kind of slid the screwdriver. I know it's hard to see. Slid the screwdriver up under the anode cap. Alright. And basically there was a loud pop of voltage releasing, and I waited a couple minutes and I did it again, so I think I am in the clear now to work on this. Alright, I'm just going to be removing this monitor, and it should just pull straight out. You see over here, this wood right here, should just pull right out, and then I should be good to go. So I'm just going to pull that out real quick and we'll be right back. Alright guys, and there it is. I removed the monitor. Okay. There it is. 19-inch. Okay. Let's see. Now we got a lot of room to work with in the cabinet, and I'm also going to do that work on the bottom now that the monitor's out, because it'll weigh a lot less to flip over. Let's just come around this side and I'll show you what's doing. See, we're completely empty in here now. Okay. If you come over here now, I also removed the anode. Okay, you can see normally goes in there, metal pins in there. Okay, I removed it. You see the yoke of the monitor right here. Okay, which is the gun that blasts the different color rays into the tube. Okay, below that you have your monitor chassis, which is the printed circuit board that pretty much is the brains of the operation. Right over in here, that's your Flyback Transformer, which basically is a step-up transformer that sends a huge amount of voltage to the picture tube and also controls the focus and brightness. As you can see, the adjustment knobs right over here. Okay, and that's just a little bit of monitor 101. But like I said earlier, safety first when you're dealing with this stuff. You disconnect the power, make sure your screwdriver is insulated before you make your tool to discharge it. Okay, just one more time, you can see it's an insulated screwdriver, handle is insulated. I used 14 gauge wire. I don't know what other people use. And you put an alligator clip at the end that you clip to the frame, okay, and just slowly slide it up underneath the anode when it's on there, and you're basically going to touch those two little prongs with your screwdriver, and that's going to discharge the monitor, so it's safe to work on. All right, I'm going to be getting this fixed up, and I'll have more updates for you guys later about that. All right, thanks.